Oh, a little bit of rain on my head. I like it. Quick sprinkle. Oh, I've got my phone sitting in the box of the bike here, held up by a bottle of water, but I'm just out in the countryside, pulled into this little driveway. Doesn't look like anybody's been here in a... Oh, maybe someone's been here today. Either one truck in or one truck out, but that's about it. Someone's farm field back there, or maybe even a house if they're smart. Just a dirt road entrance and leads off into the jungle. That's exactly how I want to live. But there's a big park just right there, so this is probably like an access road or something to behind the lakes and perimeter road or something. This might even be their property. Hello. Why is it so dim? Because it's so bright out here? Yeah. There's not really any good angles on this motorbike to set the phone without it falling down and still get to see the surroundings. There's a... Yeah, I don't have the equipment that I need. Let's put it that way. No, I can't set it there. Get creative. I don't want to blame the equipment. I don't think I have a choice. So this is just some Thailand countryside, yeah. West of the city of Hua Hin. You can see the rows of mountains and valleys over these trees. Just barely. They're quite a ways in the distance. I hear some cowbells over here. It's a gray cloud hanging right over me. Dropping a little rain. Nowhere else. Looks nice. I like it that way. Then I'm in the shade. It's cool. The sun is blistering. I see folks watching, but everybody's kind of quiet. That's okay. You can just come here and look. I don't do this for subscribers or views or any of that stuff. Watch time. I do it because I find this beautiful and other people should see it, this world that's around us. We get so caught up in the image of what's man-made or yeah, this this is the image. There's a beautifully manicured park with a bunch of lakes, not 100 meters in that direction. I'm very near the front gate. Like I say, this might be their perimeter road that I'm standing on. Gorgeous lands, like a golf course. And this is where I would rather be. This direction is east towards the Bay of Thailand. It's about 10 kilometers in that direction, 5 miles or so straight as the crow flies. Bunch of yard work going on, or landscaping work, I should say, going on. I can hear the mowers and trimmers running. They're not hard to tune out. You just focus your attention on the birds. Sorry, this is just me holding my phone in my hand. So I wiggle. As I switch hands, you get a little motion sickness. It all works out. So I'm not on the farm today. I'm just kind of out in the countryside. I'll be going back to the farm full time in a couple of weeks when the solar system is done. And then I won't be doing those beautiful sunrises on the beach because that's a bit further inland. But you'll get to see the sun come over the mountains out there and hear the symphony of nature as the greatest alarm clock. I can hear a cow very close. Hear a little bell. Where are you, cutie? I love cows. They're so cool. Oh, Flo, what's up? I got out here and I looked to see if you were live and I didn't see you, so I said, okay, then I'll just go live and hang out. I don't know, I just picked a little drive to pull in, not far off this road that I like to cruise, the one with very little traffic. Yeah, this is kind of like my local escape when I'm not at the farm. I can only take so much of the city, the concrete, the noise, the people. Even if I'm alone in a condo or an apartment, it's still not alone. There's a lot of people around within proximity. Not that I need to scream or be naked. It's not the point. I just I like the sound better. Yeah, I like to listen to this. Like, this is what I want to hear. That's pretty relaxing. Oh yeah, yeah. Now on the farm, let me check again. I see like chats come in all of a sudden, and then no chats come in. Then I turn off chats, and more chats come in. Sorry. You know the deal, Flo. You know the deal. Satellite delay to the other side of the planet. Yeah, 12 time zones away. We gotta expect a little bit of a lazy response. Oh man, the sun was beaming all day, and this little cloud patch just kind of as I pulled out. Yeah, I got on the big bad motor scooter here, the 125 cc's of absolute fury. Yeah, stunt bike for reals. Um, yeah, this gray patch kind of stalled, and I was like, right on, this is good. I'm gonna hang out here. It dropped a little bit of sprinkles on me, and then is just hanging out. I don't know if you can make it, like above the tree line, it's like black and then green and then gray. Each row of mountains and valleys is a different color. Oh. Yeah, I try to feel like I'm calm and cool about, be back out at the farm soon. But really, I realize parts of me that are reacting like, you need to get to the farm. Inside. Yeah, my I don't want to say it's not quite anxiety because I think that's pretty a high level, but maybe it's I don't know. I'm impatient. I'm anxious to go. Uh, excited. I've always been a doer. In the last couple of months, I've been just sitting on my can. I want to do something. I hear you, Kyle. Come over here. So yeah, we were talking livestock because this one that the farm is like 7 rye. It's not very big, yeah, but it's great for fruits and vegetables. It's plenty of space for fruits and veggies for what we have planned, and yeah, in good variety and extra space to grow if we need more lodging. Now we can build more. Um, but there's another property. It's called Riverside, and it's about 25 kilometers away from this one section. And that one is much better suited for livestock, the way the land is shaped, where it's located. We were talking last night about what we would want to grow and who is going to do it, because the who is me, right? And I know bupkis about livestock. Yeah, nothing. Never raised a cow or goat or sheep. Never. I know what I do and can do, and I don't say any different. So this will be new. I can learn. Yeah, there's plenty of people locally growing beef, raising beef, um, and I love cows. So I think I'd like to do that personally. It's a good market, steady, local. Yeah, all this organic we can throw into this, that it's going to be just as natural as it could possibly be. And the goats and sheep were kind of tossed around, and sheep are pretty tough in this climate. you know, and goats, they can be pretty destructive. So we'll weigh the pros and cons and see what we get. But we're definitely starting the chickens. That's on the now plan. That's that's on the NOW. Right. Oh, absolutely. Right now, they're just kind of finishing up everything. So as soon as the solar's done, we plug it in and we're green light. Not wait until the electric's done. You know, do everything power off. You got to have the power off to put the breaker panels in anyway. Get it done. So that's what's happening. Predecessorship, and then we're building the chicken coop and run. This is beautiful. Look at this. It's just hanging out, dude. I don't know why. It's just hanging there. Lovely. Not complaining. Because it'll jump like 10C when the thing slides away. Take your time. Even if you got to rain, go ahead. Well, easy to sustain. You know, this is the thing. You don't know. You if you know, then it's not. You know, in the belief of faith. Yeah, let's talk this way. And if you have faith in something, it's not from knowledge. So you just gotta go and not know. That's all I'll say about that. We'll talk more about that sometime. Right now, this is just decadent. Even if you don't think you're stressed, you got to find those places where stress comes off because it's in there. It's we do. It's what we do. We can't ever really stop it, but these are the ways to kind of mitigate it, right? Just you got to get in the green. Let's put it that way. Get in the green. Look at this. You have to be in the green. Our eyes see more shades and tint of green than any other color in the spectrum. It's what that it's the place that we found. You know, we have an innate need, and we found this as our safety, our place of refuge, a place to forage for food and hunt, and for materials, and safety from all kinds of things and the elements. Right? There's so much. Even if you don't like nature, inside there's something that will just that the stress kind of floats off, even though you think you're chill. And then when you find that place, get on video and share it. I want to see it too. You stingy. I share my beach and jungle with you. Oh my god. I am a problem. I love it. All right. Put my glasses back on so I can read chat. My apologies. Birds, yeah, dude. You got to get quiet enough to hear them. You gotta get even more quiet to tell the difference between the trees by the sound the wind makes going through them. Yeah, just close your eyes and know. You gotta close your eyes if you want to listen. It's just the brain is so in love with their eyes and what it sees. So when you want to hear and focus, you gotta close your eyes. Rush hour, 2 cars. If you close your eyes too tightly, your mind kind of starts to wander and create images. So it's good when you're doing something like that to leave your eyes the slightest bit. Challenge yourself to see how little you can leave your eyes open without closing it, just so there's enough that you can see light. Again, this deactivates another part of the brain. That's not. It doesn't have to fantasize and create images. There is a little bit of an image there. You give a few photons to the retina. That's finite. Yeah. People talk about wanting a quiet mind. I mean, a quiet mind is a dead mind, a broken, damaged, or diseased mind. Yeah. What you need to do is control it. And those couple of steps. Yeah, they make changes, good ones, and just the calmness in all of it. I'll be honest that it takes a bit of the peak away as well. The super joy, you're also kind of, in the tug of war of balance, maybe, how to describe it. To bring the bottom up, the top comes down just a little, just a little. But the general thing is that it is more time way above board in happiness and peace and balance. You know, I do it a lot. Mm. If you'll try that a lot, right? And I did try to just hold your eyes and just, but then you're trying to stay awake and fall asleep all the time trying to do it. Whoops, too deep. But you got to find that spot where it's like it's so comfortable you could easily sleep, but you really want to stay awake to enjoy it. For me, that's good living. That and some barbecue ribs. They do pretty good ribs here. I mean, their style, right? Even in the U.S., there's like 400 different styles. But I'd rather make them. I like to cook. No, the sun is just thinly covered. Temperature is rising. Mm, yeah. Maybe I can do the beach in the morning. We'll see how the cloud cover is. And catch the sunrise there. And there's actually enough time to drive all the way out to the farm and catch the sun coming over the mountain, because the mountain's kind of high and it doesn't come really over it until about 8. Yeah, so I can catch the 5 a.m. dark sand patrol and then boogie out there after an hour. We'll see. Rain willing, or clear skies willing. Missing chats, Jim. Pull it together. It's got to be near bedtime for you, Flo. It's late or early. Two more hours and you'll get sunrise. Or at least the pale, the pale beginning. Yeah. Sleep well. Now that the sun is blazing, it's time for me to find another shade up. So, sleep well, Flo. We're gonna fire up this beast and ride. Always good to see you. Thanks for stopping through. Not for subscribers, likes, or none of that stuff. I don't create content. I just catch it. This is beautiful. Show me where you live that's beautiful. Go out in the green. I want to see it. Take care. God bless.